Okay, hello. Today for ELA, Sparky is going to be submitting the recipe that he made over the weekend. So let's watch. Let's watch. Okay, so today, this is exciting for ELA. Ms. Gina Lee is going to make us a cookbook, which is going to include all of the different recipes that you guys have done. I'm just gonna show you the really cool work that she has done so far. Okay, so here's the cover that she's thinking. And then she's going to include, like, here's Amer's ingredients, and she's going to include the pictures that you guys send in. Crystal has done hers, so great. And then Sammy submitted his pictures, nice. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I think that is going to look, I think it's gonna look super cool by the time that it is done. So, okay, couple things for today. Two things, actually, okay? Number one is I would like you, if you did bake your item, awesome. If you took a picture of it, that's like double awesome. If you didn't take a picture but you already made it, don't stress. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the recipe that I made because I also didn't take a picture of it. And if you didn't make anything, you didn't have the ability to bake, that's also fine because you can still find a picture on the internet, okay, of something that is like really similar to what you made or were thinking to make. Okay, so what we're going to do today, and I know this is talking about our math project, but we're going to actually do it in ELA. So what we're going to do is, to help Miss Gina Lee out, we are going to recopy your recipe, but into like an actual template like this, which I am going to be giving you guys on Edmodo. Okay, it's going to be in the ELA section. So what you're going to do is we're going to edit this template, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing that you would need to do is change the recipe name. Okay, rice cooker chocolate cake is what I made. Then you're going to put your name by your name. Serves, I'm going to say it serves 6 people. The prep time, ooh, this took me a while. I'm going to say it was 2 hours because it took a while to actually cook, okay? Then over here, you need to click, and then you have to, in my difficulty level, I'm going to keep it as medium. I think that's accurate. Okay. Then, hours. Okay, there we go. Then what you're going to do is in the ingredients, you have to retype this. Okay, so you're going to click here, and then you're just going to start filling in what your ingredients are. So I would do something kind of like this. 1.5 cups, and then you can put a slash space flour. Then maybe I had 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Okay, so keep going like that until you have all your ingredients in. If you find like your hasham and you're running out of space, then you can just make the font a little bit smaller, okay, if you need to have a bit more space. Then the next thing is for your directions. There we go. Okay, then the next thing is for your directions. You need to type in how to actually make this, okay? So 1, sift the first 3 ingredients into a shallow bowl, okay? Or actually the first thing is turn on rice cooker. Cooker to high. Okay, whatever. Then anyway, you have to write in all of the different steps. If you did something that was like different than what the instructions said, but you found that it turned out really well, like I had to like wedge a fork into my rice cooker thing so that lever would always stay on cook, wouldn't go to warm, because I realized that it would take him hours for that to heat into the low temperature. Okay, so anyway, that's what you need to do. Then the next part, what I would like you to do is write something about your inspiration. Why did you choose to make this recipe? And then the other thing I'd like you to do is, okay, for kind of like in the theme of spreading kindness and like altruism, which maybe, I don't know if you've heard that word, if someone is altruistic, that means that you give and you're like spreading kindness and you don't expect anything in return. So it's kind of like, showing showing thanks to somebody else and really being generous with something, but you're not expecting to get anything back. So that's being altruistic. So yeah, I'm curious if anybody shared this with somebody else. And what I was really thinking would be so lovely is even people who like made cookies or something, if you shared them with like someone who you know is really sacrificing a lot right now so that like we can get the coronavirus kind of under control. And there's a lot of people who are doing really incredible work. And I've seen different communities come together and like set up different like food drives to bring to like the doctors and the nurses. And the other people are like the senior citizens or people who are in isolation that aren't able to go out. So that would be kind of interesting. Like even if with what we just made, it wasn't really possible to share, I'm curious if like anyone would be keen to do something that is like spreading kindness to those around them, just to kind of like provide a bit more like light during this time. So I would like you to share if you did anything that is spreading kindness. And maybe it's even just spreading kindness to your family, because that is something that's really kind. I bet your parents appreciated you helping out in the kitchen kind of rather than like them doing kind of all the food prep. Okay, so yeah, spreading kindness. Or it could even be like a word, like even like a letter or something that you've done to kind of like spread kindness. Or compliment others even on like their work, something that's involving spreading kindness, okay? So then if I've decided that I've made this a little bit too big, you can edit this, make it a little bit smaller, so just drag and drop. If you want to change the color, you could go format shape and then solid fill, but maybe I want mine to be green, okay? If you want. Okay, I actually kind of think I prefer it as purple, so I'm going to leave it as purple. Anyway, whoops. Okay, then, I don't know why that happened. Okay, I might just go, there we go. Okay, then the next thing is you need to include a photo, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I found a nice picture of, where was it? My chocolate cake that I made from a rice cooker. This is pretty much what it was like. Okay, this one looks good. I'm gonna go double click with 2 fingers. Then I'm gonna go copy image. You might have to do save image as. I'm just gonna try copy. Hopefully this works for me. And then I'm gonna go double click and then I'm gonna go paste. Okay, cool. Then if I want to do something else with this, I'm gonna double click on it and then crop, because maybe I wanna take out part of it. There. And then I'm gonna press return, enter. There. Okay, so there, that is my nice picture. Maybe I wanna go wrap text. I wanna go through. That usually lets me kind of move my picture around a little bit more. And if I want to decrease the size, I could go like this, okay? So there you go. At least one picture. It does not have to be one that you specifically took, but something that we can include into our cookbook. Okay, so that is it. To post this I would like to be posted, this exact Word document, okay? On Edmodo in the ELA part of our, in ELA, okay, on the ELA page, not on the math page, okay? This is due tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for your ELA classes for today. Hopefully this is kind of fun for you.